Oh, we have a game. Oh shit, we're playing Khemri.
When am I getting my Zunk figure?
Who have we spun into? Is it Rick? Is it Rick? Oh, it's masterful. Oh wow, 7 games, no losses.
When am I getting my Zunk figure?
I don't know. I don't make the rules. I just abide by them.
Where's my phone? I'll ask Karen's.
I don't know. Oh no, you need to do something actually, by the way, because Karen's has said. He said to me, and I haven't
now
told
you
you.
mention it.
Yeah, I know. I forgot to tell you.
Okay.
You know the thing that we signed? Apparently, you need to
Yeah.
go to work. Well, you need to print it out, sign it physically, scan it, and then send it back to him.
Oh.
Apparently.
I don't know if I still got it.
It's on a Google Doc. Just
Google
I shared it with
Doc.
you.
Hang on.
What I'll do is I'll share it with you again.
Got Google Sheets there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I need it email. Can you email it me?
Yeah.
Alright, I can do that. So sign it, scan it, and email it you back? You don't want the original, do you?
No, we don't want the original. What he needs is
So he needs a scan of a physical signature.
Yes.
Right, okay, can do. Email it me, and that I can do for you.
I wonder if you can just paste on a digital signature, because I've got my signature on my PC where I've scanned it. Let me just glue it on. I wonder if that's possible.
Just email it me, and I can do that.
Yeah, I'll just lob them on here, look.
Yeah, quick.
Just-
Just walking over.
Andy,
Hang on,
focus. Focus. Focus.
Can
Dinner
I
in a
have coffee,
minute.
please?
You've just had dinner. What the hell you got now?
Just spare dinner.
Spare dinner. Right, listen. Listen, look at me. Look at me. Look,
I am.
you know.
I am. Look, watch.
All right. Email it to me. Yes?
Absolutely.
You're not going to, are you?
You want me to email you my dinner?
Look, this is important because people have been waiting for these figures. I know I have. So come on, don't faff about and forget.
Okay.
It's like if your pet dog could talk. It's like, no, don't chew that whilst it's eating its dinner and it's going, yes, no, I won't. Nom, 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 nom. You're not listening, are you? No. Nom, 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 nom. Nom, 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 nom.
It's important to finish your dinner off.
What are you eating now?
Have a family 3 hash browns.
So it's spare dinner.
That was really nice, actually. Just like bonus random dinner.
Why aren't you really, really fat?
I'm fat on the outside, son.
You've got the metabolism of an elephant. You really do. Can we get some of your DNA and distill it into some sort of tincture or potion and then sell it as a slimming drug? We'd be rich. Davo metabolism in a bottle. You too can eat like a horse.
No.
Is that winning burns casualties, calories there, Chris? Winning burns calories. Let's go with that. Edge says, what do you get if you insert human DNA into chimps? Down from the sea. You probably shouldn't do that. Who do we know who watches the show who's a zookeeper? I'm sure we've got somebody who works at a zoo.
I've worked at a zoo before.
You have?
No.
That was McDonald's, mate.
Yeah.
I don't know. Banned from the zoo. Hell yes. Woodard is a zookeeper. Judarino, thank you very much. And hello, Paul. How you doing, by the way? You've been given a task that for Christmas, Andy's buying me Michael Owen, Odious Toad book, and he wants you to read it to me on the stream.
Oh, it's a free quick snap.
I'm assuming you've no interest in reading Michael Owen's shabby little scribblings. Oh, it's time for the Rain and Khemri versus Elves. Scud, the old magic has not deserted you. You're absolutely right. Rain, Khemri. This might yet be all right. Chris, are you resuming playing Blood Bowl? Did I notice somewhere? Were you talking about that the other day? You are, sweet. Are you coming into Rebel or OCC? Or something else? Michael Owen back for Newcastle. Did Arena? No. Only for a lynching. Oh, Chris, if you're going to play online, OCC is still the same as there it was, and it's so smashing. But if you're only going to do one, I play Rebel. What do we think, folks? Scud is returning from a break from online Blood Bowl, but was one of the OG Cyanide players. Is that a link? Does that work?
Yeah, it works, yeah.
Dennis Wise was director of football. Yeah, that was good. Oh, shit. Well, Chris, so did I. We both helped Zeph when he began OC. We were directors, mate. We were green suits. We had officers. We ran tier 4. They were called the Cockney Mafia, Dimmy. Even though Mike Ashley isn't technically Cockney, he's from Hampshire.
Is he?
Yeah, JFK, Joe Kinnear, and Dennis Wise, and Derek Lambeas and Mike Ashley. Well, you left me, Chris. And we played Planetside together. Apparently, BRTD is still going quite strong. We still have outfit night on Thursdays. Who'd have thunk it?
They all dress inappropriately.
What, in BRTD? Not really. Just red.
That's just some sort of outfit, isn't it?
No, BRTD's still trucking away.
That's
Sorry, Odge. Should we talk about the game for a minute? Andy, talk about the game for a sec whilst I go.
All right, so what we're looking at doing here is basically knobbing around for as long as possible until it's possible, until we score. Then we'll score, and then we will eventually try and steal the ball off the Khemri. No, I haven't actually got anything insightful to add on this right now. I'm Motilin here. Elves trying to penetrate the screen of Bash.
Hi, Niall. Niall, sorry that I momentarily stopped talking about the Blood Bowl to say hello to you.
Niall, how the devil are you?
Good to see you, my friend.
Yeah. Haven't you been unwell? Are you well again now?
Don't be. May you be in the very rudest of health. So, what's the plan? Neil, honest, promise, we're talking about it now.
Bear in mind, my opponent is in the game in the chit chat, so it's more tricky.
Oh
yeah,
gosh.
Yeah.
Masterful, hello, welcome to the show, etc.
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay. So, All right. We'll commentate in a kind of non-partisan sort of way.
For fuck's sake, Ross.
Oh, lost one, seriously. Oh, it's fine. So, Andy keeping the ball deep. It's almost daring the Khemri to spread out and come and try and get it. I've said too much. I can't talk about it. The opponent's in the chat. What can I do?
What can we do against such reckless hate? Oh, what?
It could compromise the integrity of the defensive stratagem, Chris. You're absolutely right. Spreading out, that is. Hold the bus. Masterful seems to be adopting a sort of an elf screen formation here. Exactly, Dimmy. Don't say too much. So what skills Masterful's accumulated so far? So we've got Mighty Blow on a Blitzra, so that's a plus. Yeah, good. Ooh, Tomb Guardian with Mighty Blow and Guard. Fortunately, his 3 smaller brethren have nada, but I'd say probably key player is Snacky Snack the Throw Ra, and he's only got agility. It's absolute gold on a Khemri Blitz Throw Ra. Khemri have some positives. The obvious one that leaps out is the 4 Tomb Guardians. Their challengers come from real challengers handling the ball. The best is agility 2 with sure hands, so that's an adventure. And their longevity with the decay factor. But those are the downsides. Wow, Khemri are a reasonable tier 2 team. Tier 2, would you agree, Andy?
Yeah, very.
Oh. Oh dear. Good work, Andrew.
Thanks very much. So yeah, it was worth a 1 in 9 potentially gamble to get that. Oh, Gunnar, thank you very much.
Good afternoon.
Oh, you too could drink from a coffee from a cup made of this.
Good morning, gents. Going to get myself on Zunk's new Rebel team no matter the cost. Only several thousand bits to go.
If you move it to your left, and I move it to my...
Right.
That way, we can clink cups. Hang on.
Oh, hang on. Which way did... Right. What's that look like?
That way.
Let's go that way. No, hang on. That was the same... So
Other way.
Right, okay. So, 3, 2, 1, go. Clink.
Clink.
No, you went the wrong way.
That didn't.
You
did?
did?
Yeah, I did.
All right, okay,
Yes,
ready?
that way.
Right. Okay, so 3, 2, 1, clink. You went off camera, but
That
never mind.
really doesn't work, does it? That's
No,
shit.
that's awful.
What's
Remind
a load
us-
of rubbish.
Remind us
Hello,
never to do
Shadian.
that again.
I'm afraid Total War is postponed as we've got Blood Bowl. Who knew? So perhaps next week. Sorry, buddy. There is also, as Bob rightly points out, we need to move the cameras or the screens next to each other. Oh well. It was a bit fun.
Yeah, you sometimes you try something you think it's going to work, and then it doesn't, and sometimes you don't try something and it doesn't work.
I have been little bits, Chris. I'll be honest, it's not hugely popular, and it is basically me just playing it with the stream turned on. Early days. I think I might give it a more concerted go when Total War 3 comes out, which we're expecting next year.
We can't talk about. Oh, it's Blood Bowl 3.
No. Total War 3, not Blood Bowl 3, which may or may not exist ever. Who knows? I know. Do these elves have sidestep? I don't think any of them do yet, no. They're really looking for the core skills of Blodge or Rodge across the board first, and sidestep tends to be after that. Hey Rex.
Yeah.
Chris, everybody. Chris, that would indeed be wonderful. How long are you planning to be able to visit for, old boy? Is it worth bringing PC up? Because I do have probably a 3-meter computer table now. Andy, Chris has visited me a few times and so is well familiar with what the house was like. How much of a transformation, having seen the work done, would you say? You will be staggered, Chris.
Complete
would house.
Be not overselling it, I don't think.
It isn't overselling, is it? We'll horse trade off Chris.
Right.
Oh, we don't have to have curry. That's not mandatory.
Ooh, this is an interesting question. So it's turn 3. No, I think we're going to leave that.
Dimmy's asking you would dodge him with a loner before the blodge tackle. Explain yourself, my lad.
Because the blodge tackle is a 3+2+. The loner's a straight up 2 up. And the blodge tackle is lying down low. So he was the last player to move.
Ah, right.
So it was about trying not to get surfed. Bear in mind, we just did something really cheeky, which was we got rid of one of the 4 Tomb Guardians.
That was cheeky.
Now we're looking at... so he committed heavily. What he's going to try and do now is presumably...
Andrew,
yes?
Andrew, if I may interject, and I
Yes.
think I may, Lewisham's saying hello to you. Not to me, just to you.
Oh, okay. Hey, Lewis, how you doing, man? I've met Lewis. Very nice chap. Frightfully friendly.
So, hello, Lewis. Nice to make your acquaintance.
So, Dimmy,
How you doing?
you're quite...
How did you meet?
At a tabletop. Lewis plays Blood Bowl. Now, if I'd have gone the 3+2+ route, I'm committing to having to use the reroll at that point. If I go for the straight up 2+, I'm trading an 83% probability of likely to work versus a 3+2+, which is less than an 83% likely to work.
I've got to ask, Niall, are you enjoying this? Is this going well for you? Because we are talking Blood Bowl right now.
Statistical numbers and stuff.
It's making my head hurt. We're talking about Blood Bowl that intensively.
Intensively.
Intensively?
Yeah, it can be intensively. Fuck it, why not?
Intensively.
How's the World Cup?
Both.
Socially amazing. Results-wise, a fucking disaster.
It's only turn 3. You've still got the ball. That's fine, isn't it?
Oh no, he meant the result. He was talking about Blood Bowl results from the World Cup.
I said, don't talk about that. Shh.
Oh yeah, I'm not allowed here.
No, I was talking to Lewis because I know what you like about the World Cup.
Oh yeah.
Sensitive.
Yeah, quite sensitive, yeah. Right, we need to still offer threat down that flank. So let's swap the blodge around because blodge is good to be able to go and push down that flank if I ever need to. So.
Lewis saw you at the airport with Megatron.
And you didn't come and say hello. WTF?
You should have gone to meet Megatron, Lewis. She's a bag of laughs. She's very optimistic and positive person. Ship off the old block.
Yeah, I'd say so. Right.
So the Elf screen has broken up, and the Khemri are now rearranging themselves somewhat. This is as you planned all along, isn't it?
Pretty much.
Are you going to the tabletop in York, Andrew?
Yes, I shall be there.
Lewis, it's a hot date. Are you bringing Megatron to York?
Yes. Yes.
A bit dark in here.
You know how to fix that.
One moment.
Alright, let's try the 3+ dodge. Gets me away from the sideline. Neil's gone. Oh, it's Woodard that let me down there. Oh well, right. We can now sweep down that side if we need to.
A quarter century.
Never mind that shit. Ramaset's here. Ramaset, how the devil I've missed you.
Rama, you legend.
Hello, buddy. 25 months. That means you get a free plastic zone and a free plastic. Not
They're not
made of
fucking
plastic.
plastic.
They're metal. Well, nobody knows because you haven't given us any yet. Hello, Ramaset.
Right, that's the lightning bolt. Gone. Blam, and the lightning bolt was gone.
Judrino asks, have you in any way spoken with Verbal about York?
No. Do I need to? Other than I've told him I'm going.
What's going on, Ramaset? I was speculating that you are now in the new Batman movie. Is that where you've been? And what's our Pat's actually like when you get to know him on set? You're right.
It's cool.
Is he actually a good bloke? You wish he was a good bloke. Kind of everything.
Is he on the new Rama set? Are you on the new Batman film? Batman
hope so.
27, Return of the Flying Thing.
Look, Ramaset, you remain the most famous person I know.
Hey, whoa, steady on.
What? Mr. Rank 60th. Who the fuck
You know me, come on.
Ramaset's been on actual television that I've watched.
Yeah.
Therefore.
So have I. I have been on your actual television that you've actually watched.
No, not Netflix.
I don't watch Netflix. Fucking hell. No. Right, this is an interesting ponderer for him, isn't it? Because he has not really got a massive amount of ball recovery, but he has committed to the wizard, which is interesting. I'm interested to see what he does with the rest of this turn.
What do you mean? Well, I've been on Rick Stream's Chuckerish. I do guest appearances. Did one a couple of weeks ago.
You what?
I've always done guest appearances. I'm a networker, Andy. You know that.
Fucking cut me in on these networking, do you?
Make anything. It was marketing.
All right. And the rain. Not really this way we were looking for, was it?
Nice one, Odge. Well, maybe we can introduce your mate to Ramaset, and Ramaset can give him a shot in the arm. Yane, you haven't asked me. How it usually happens, by the way, is when I'm on playing Total War, and I will tend to put Twitch on. If there's anybody that I know, I'll sort of maybe go in a message going, hey, can I come on your stream? So I will in future, Yane. What are your usual streaming slots? When are you usually around? Well, mine's the same house, Ramaset. It's just been tarted about with them. I'm very happy with the results. It badly needed doing, and it's now pretty good. I like it. I'm particularly keen on the cinema room. That is an absolute win. If you're ever filming in the UK, please can we meet you? $13.03. I don't understand you. Kebab, pint, fish and chips. If we plan it in advance, we'll take you out, we'll bring dinner along. But if we had you two in the same pub, we'd just be swarmed with women. So, no, leave them alone. Yes, he'll sign them later. It's just having a quiet pint. Kind of thing. Oh, Andy. This could... Oh, unlucky. But I still feel this may yet be all right. 13th of March. No, I was asking Yane when he's usually on. Chris, wonderful working with you. Drop us a text or a WhatsApp or a carrier pigeon or something, and let's talk dates, old bean.
Is it a UK holiday? No, I've just got to work over the weekend because.
Oh, today.
Yeah, I might have to start working quite a lot of weekends.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
I'll talk to you about it off air.
All right. Well, we can work around that because I don't work Fridays, so we can shift to a Friday gig. Yeah. Friday instead of Saturday, sure, why not?
I've actually wondered about that. Doing Friday evening because it's better for you. Probably better
Friday
for
daytime, me. Friday evenings, like Saturday night. Go out Friday evenings.
When are you getting your new? When are you changing your hours, by the way? Have you got? Did you get that job?
No. Oh. I do have a different job. I no longer work in customer service. I'm in retentions, which is like sales, which I much prefer. It's much better.
Good. I prefer you being in that too. Right, we actually got away with this. I thought what he was going to do
that'll be fine.
Was take on the score, but he didn't, which is great.
Retention, Dim. Retention. Retaining things like, hello, I want to lapse my policy.
What?
Do you, though? Do you really? Say it ain't so. That's what we do. You don't really, do you?
That'll be on 6. Ooh, this is going to be tighter than something that's quite tight.
1 PM till 3 AM. Hang on. I need to focus on when Yame is streaming, so I can actually. I think he's wandered off. He's not saying anything. Well, look. Anyway, you've planted the seed, and it's not a regular thing. guest appearances, but it's quite fun.
Shit.
Ooh.
I think I have to take this on. Oh, come on.
That was unlucky. Andy, you have gone blurry.
Yeah. For no apparent reason.
I think your camera's been infected by the things that infect your PCs, that after a relatively short lifespan, they just stop working properly.
It certainly feels that way.
Is it Vaseline? Or is it with the advancing years, Andy, to make yourself look younger? You just put a bit of Vaseline, you know, like Joan Collins used to. I'm lucky; I don't have to. I don't have to do that. Well retrieved, by the way. This is
Thanks.
very well done. This is his.
No, mine. He used the wizard. This is why we got into this problem.
Oh yeah. I remember. Oh, there you go. Back in focus again.
Yeah, do you know what? I'm going to just switch autofocus on the camera. 1 minute.
Why was it off?
Oh, it's on.
What's this? What's this green screen then that you've got? Have you still got it? You didn't bin it, did you?
Yeah, I've still got it.
Were you going to get
Oh,
it?
hang on. No, it won't suit your. You need one that I've got because it won't suit where you are. Because you'll hate it. You're like, I have to fold this away, and it's no. You need.
Is it a big? Is it a bit of a faff on?
My first one is yes.
Oh, that's no good. So what do these cost then?
About 80 quid.
Are you going to buy me one?
No. Am I going to buy you one?
Well, because you probably bought all yours out of the PayPal account, did you?
Oh.
You did, didn't you?
Oh.
You did, didn't you? You bastard.
I don't know actually. Probably. Oh, you.
Uh-oh. That'll be fine. Be fine. Rebel playoffs are soon. I'm not in them, Ramesset. My orcs are absolutely bollocksed. Over the last few weeks, whilst you've been away, you missed Black September for my orcs. A period of 4 matches where I sustained 9 deaths in 4 matches. Andy, stop knobbing about. It's time to score, says Dimmy. And he's right. Thanks, Dim.
Yeah, he's not wrong. He's not wrong.
I think I've had enough of this. Finish this bit.
Right.
Hang on. Let me just check my pedometer for today.
Ooh.
I did 8,500 steps on Wednesday. That was good.
Pedometer. Fucking hell.
I've only got 100 today. I need to go and make more coffee and get the fridge more often. Get some steps up. Did I read my heart rate? Yeah, well, walking from the pub to the car on Thursday night. Yeah, that'd have done it. It was. We were having lunch, our group of pals, and Din's got us all doing it because. So Dinesh is about 6'3" and absolutely ripped. Hench, I believe, is the word the young'uns use. So Dinesh decided that he wasn't quite good looking enough, so he's now started going to the gym now, and he's frankly become unbearable. But on the back of this, he's encouraged everybody in our circle of friends to get these apps on our phones. So we're all we're all doing it.
That'll do.
Yes, you're quite right, Jake. I know that to be the case. More interestingly, though, because I was out the Scotch, I bought a couple of different whiskies this week and refilled the decanters. Now, the first one I want to share with you is a sherry cask Glenmorangie, 12 years old. So it's quite standard, not flash, but very nice. And I can recommend this one if you like that little sherry overtones. But this one's very interesting. This is also a sherry cask. This is a Speyside single malt. That's the west part of Scotland, I believe. Tamnavulin, which is quite a good name. I swear you've had a high elf loner called that. Can you see that, Andy? You've had a high elf loner called exactly that, haven't you?
Possibly.
So yes, those both very good, and they weren't unreasonably priced either. Kino Frost, I picked this up in Tesco and it was on sale. It was tenner off, so worth checking out. Speed walking. Well, we'll do that, Jake, as we'll park about half a mile or so from the office. But when we're next on of an evening, I think are we on tomorrow night? We are on tomorrow night. I might have a cheeky whiskey and talk you through exactly what it is in a blow by blow. Anyway, back to the Blood Bowl. Yeah, got you. So, with one turn to go, do or die, Andy's elves are being assaulted. Now, Wrestle's brought him down. Can we still score? It's possible, though some luck is going to be needed. I fancy that the secret to scoring here is probably running Woodard in the end zone, and then Rinjani retrieves the ball. Oh, seriously, masterful, dirty. That's made it difficult. I'd run an elf into the end zone and get Rinjani to throw it to him, would be my first reaction. We'll have to see what Andy's doing. That was a lot of GFIs, wasn't it, everyone? Yes. Well analysed, I must say. Exactly, Panzer. Blow by blow. Blood Bowl. That's what's happening. Okay, that's a plus. Move down the way. And this will be... Not sure why we did that. All will become apparent shortly. Oh, the GFIs were necessary, I think. They've seriously made this more difficult, for sure. So Andy's going with the let's try and move that Tomb Guardian away from the ball, which in the pouring rain, this could be a very wise move. So, are we going to try one dice or can we make that two? One is sufficient. Okay. So I think we are going to see Woodard trot into the end zone. Probably. Good work, Woodard. Yes, indeed. Right. So stand up. Ha! And do you know what? Can I pat myself on the back, Andy, for successfully analysing what you were going to do?
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
Thank you very much. See? And no shit about elves, after all. Who knew? Well done.
Thanks.
I think the harum scarum bit there was the one die block on the Team Guardian was a bit exciting.
Yeah.
The one die blitz, the first move. But well done. It worked.
Just.
You did have a reroll, dummy. I mean, look, you weren't mad. You weren't insane. It was just a bit exciting.
Gunner's going for it. Gunner.
Elf BS best BS.
What? 9 months. You could look at this as there is a different way of doing this, by the way. Zunk does also look at the top gifters. That's much more easy to do because otherwise you'd be there a while. And you could then get a free Zunk.
Stop that.
No.
Gunnar, thank you very much indeed. Very much appreciated.
Yeah, but he's being.
Trust me. Trust. Have I ever seen you wrong with this sort of advice before?
No, but I feel like sometimes I get misunderstood, and I get frustrated with being misunderstood.
No, that's fine, Andy. No, Andy. No.
No, but I'm trying to be helpful. I'm trying to be helpful because I don't want.
I'd forgotten about Andy. No. How could I forget
Stop
about
it.
Dimmy? Thank you for reminding me.
Gunnar, no more. Thank you very much.
She's
Well,
such
shit, what
a
do I
healthy
do
young
with
woman,
these
isn't
bits?
she?
Can you explain what I actually meant?
Yeah, Andy was mechanically the quickest way to get on the
Okay, mechanically.
radar. It would be to go the other route, just because the cheering chart is quite a high entry barrier.
So what I was doing was, like Blood Bowl,
no,
be the
I'd
most
say
efficient.
they're about the same. To break into either of the charts, it's about the same kind of barrier, isn't it?
Nah. Top cheers is really difficult.
They don't have to be top, just top 10.
I still think it's expensive. Sometimes you just turn into Simon.
Briefcase one, can No, yeah, you're right. No, fair play, you're right.
Oh right, okay.
You are technically right, but it just seems disingenuous. What the right reaction is, Gunnar, thank you very much
Yes,
indeed for this. Very
I know.
much appreciated.
I know, but like vanity passes, right?
Vanity asses. Yes. No, vanity passes are not misunderstood. That they are the right thing to do. It's just that you're renowned for doing them, and so just for a bit of a lark, you know. So no, that's not genuine criticism. That's just larking around.
Touched us. What? Me?
Gunnar, have you won something recently? This is very generous.
There's some
Thank you very
Asian
much.
noble woman atop the chairboard I see.
Ramaset, even better news than that. Check this out. That emote, or that created emote, was proving so popular that we've actually got that one. Check it out.
What happened
Last
there?
one. Masterful. That's not nice. Mean. You get sent off?
No.
No. Not fair. Well, you're going through these Khemri-lighted dose assaults. You've injured literally none of them. Lucky that they're not totally fragile and decay at the drop of a hat. Oh, wait, they are. Do you know what? Dirty Dave the Skeleton there really made an excellent effort at catching that ball. That was tenacity. Cobra, thank you very much indeed.
Cobra, thank you
Thank
very
you
much.
for the resub, Cobra.
Welcome back.
What do you mean, welcome back?
Oh, he's resubbed, hasn't he? So welcome back.
Nah, it's a continuation.
Yeah, it's what. That, yeah.
Is Noble Woman offensive? No, it's not, Killjoy. What do you mean almost a dimmy? Get the fuck. Stop it.
What is the subscriber gift? Who was it? Who flashed up Cobra? Cobra, who did you get? Did you get Sarah?
Look. Lady is just the female version of Lord. That's all.
Yeah, nobility. Oh.
Yeah, but then
Oh.
in equity though, Ramesset, if it's in your favour, is it a bad thing?
It's now a 5+ to pick the ball up, ladies and gentlemen. It's a 5+ to pick the fucker up.
Ah, who was the gift? That was Kelly Brook, my future bride. Ramesset, by the way, what the hell is her phone number? You were getting that for me. Said PMS.
He fucking wasn't.
Eventually, she's going to marry one of these muscle brown nut jobs that she keeps dating. Panzer, thank you very much for this first time sub.
Thank you very much,
Much
Panzer.
appreciated. Welcome aboard. We used to have more Kelly Brook on the show, but as it was a little bit misogynistic, we dialed it down quite a lot.
To just relatively, like, down a... No, stop doing that.
Ramesset,
I get myself into trouble.
unless she knows...
It's a 5+ with no... Oh, no, it's not.
Oh, fine. Unless she knows, she might want to. Last one. Please be all right. We need you. He's fine. Hello, Jenks. Good afternoon. Welcome to the show.
Guten Tag.
What?
Guten Tag. Oh, he's just gone and casually picked it up.
That wasn't objectifying. That was empowering. You know how, like all films these days have got female antagonists, we've got female gifts.
Yeah.
And she's fully dressed.
She knows exactly what she wants. That's the blitz. That is the blitz.
Thank you, Gunnar. We also used to put more
Here, a little more
diversity
Kelly
into
Brook
the
for
gifts.
everyone.
Have they narrowed down a little bit, Andrew?
Of what with who?
The gifts. There used to be a little. There was like a rotation of all sorts.
I've not put a lot of effort into them recently.
Well, you should. Gunnar, thank you very much indeed.
I wonder if I can 2+2+ that.
It's a bit cold. Hang on. Just got to pump the heating up a smidge.
Hang on a sec. Let's do that. God, Agility 5 is fun.
I'll have a look now. Asian going. Hang on.
Why can't that be enough?
Discord. Asian guy, I have absolutely no control over this. Let me instead send that to Andy. Andy, I've got a message from Asian guy for you.
Oh yeah.
That's from. I think the challenge is, mate, that we
What's the
don't
message?
have them like for free. We
What?
actually buy them
Who?
too.
What? What's the
You'll
question?
see from the message.
What's the
I'll
question?
leave you to answer that. You might.
What's the question?
I've messaged you. It's not really a public-y thing.
Oh, I see. I see. Can I switch you off for a second and read it? Yeah, I'm going to do it anyway.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Um,
Off. Oh. Ew.
to give you context, I've got two of these, or at least one of them, and Andy's got one. But I paid like the full whack for them pretty much. Did you got a discount? Did you like a little bit? But we don't really we don't get them at sort of like threepence and then fleece you all. It's the cost what they cost. It's more for the lols rather than a huge commercial benefit. Ramaset says there's an Agility 6 Dark Elf in his Rebel division. Agility 6 just showing off. Is it on the same team as the Strength 4 Agility 5 Witch Elf? I'd say the Witch Elf's more difficult to handle. You might get away with this, Andy. It's still in the balance, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, God. That's annoying.
Just sorting you out, Gunner.
Let's drop you there. Oh, fuck off! Roll properly. Thank you.
What's all the hilarity in the background all about?
Everyone's talking to Emma about something.
Oh, having a chat. Well,
Yeah.
that's nice.
Yeah. They do have a chat quite a lot, actually. Emma explains how Mummy is wrong and that is not what Emma
Well, she
wants to
doesn't
do.
because she can't speak, can she?
You'd be surprised.
You can't. She never said anything. She just goes abla 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 and yeah.
And then Eva explains how Emma needs to do whatever Eva has asked her. And Emma then gets cross and shouts. And that is generally what happens.
James says that Masterful, your opponent, is in the same UK BBL division as he is, and he's undefeated this season with Khemri.
Yeah.
Well, working on it. You could say he's Masterful, Tim.
See, there is something going on right now in the background.
Killjoy speculating that Megatron is pro-Brexit. Probably.
Turns out she's not pro-Brexit.
How would you tell?
You just ask her. Masterful, this is a dangerous line that you're going down.
No, I'm looking at what Woodard and Jeff are doing over on the left wing there.
They're marking that.
Wondering to myself what they're going to do next.
Yeah, they're marking that stunned player.
For now, sure, yeah. But I think that's going to change. See, Masterful's got a good name for his team, Murder on the Pitch Floor. Dimmy, these are a handful. Oh, there you go. This is game 11. Asian guy, you know what? I mean, what do you say to that? 17-2-3 is a good run indeed, Rama said. And I mean, Andy was all on course. And everything was rosy, but then 2 tough games were draws, and then this morning's opening game was horror of horrors, a defeat. Do you know, I don't really drink milkshake these days. Like yogurty drinks.
You know what I told you should, Zonk?
What, milkshakes? No, they're just cow fat, aren't they?
No.
You know when you see a McDonald's milkshake that's been allowed to defrost and melt, I suppose is the word I'm scrambling for, but it's pretty gross.
Nope.
It's lard and sugar. It's like that. Rama said that's excellent advice. Andy, roll the yellow ones more.
Trying.
I mean, this may yet be okay. I don't think Masterful has got the wherewithal to systematically remove elves left, right and centre. Sure, he's got 2 over the course of the first 2/3 of the game. But Andy can keep being generally in the way.
Fucking hell!
Chipping at the elves. You can eat that, can you?
No, well, yes, but no. That's quite swingy, that.
Now, interestingly, Masterful's got the ball in the hands of the not agility one, which is frightfully clever. Should he drop it, then the agility one is on hand to...
that's luck. Not luck, that's situation.
Coincidence.
No,
No, I'm saying coincidence is the word you were going for. If you said it's luck and it's not, it's coincidence. Yeah? No?
It's not a coincidence, it's situational. He had to do it that way.
Well, that... Yeah, I'm saying it's... Never mind. I'm not going to argue semantics. Bloody hell, settle down, Pet. What's up? Easy? What's going on? Megatron, calm, please.
Hello, little one.
Could be that, Bob. Sounds very lively at the moment. Good, okay. He's fine. He's fine. He's fine, everyone. Now, stun is actually pretty helpful, as this removes from the next turn a player available to help form the back part of the cage. So that is actually rather better than it looks, I suggest to dear viewers. And I'm betting Renjani's going to come round and get in on this bother the ball action this turn as well.
He absolutely is, yes.
Oh, look at that. This is challenging for Masterful. Looking at this, if I was him and asking myself, how do I get out of this? The Tin Guardians are currently all busy, and so getting two dice to remove those guys tagging the ball, not easy, not straightforward, and don't want to be dodging. So this is a problem.
Emma, where's Mummy? Yeah, where's Mama?
There we go. That was quite nice, actually. Yeah, it's okay. He's liberated the ball. Work.
Not quite.
Megatron, calm yourself, woman.
Not yet, he hasn't. Not yet, he hasn't.
Oh, he hasn't, has he?
No. Mama.
Punch with the ball. Oh! That's not ideal. Oh, holy shit! Andy, you were requiring a sliver of luck. Ta-da! Killjoy's worried that Megatron's being racist again. Oh dear. Ramosette. That's a naughty word, don't say that.
Can we just take the one dice on here? Take the one dice on here. So it's a 2+, and then I can get the ball on a 2. So it's no downside to doing this. Literally none. What do you want? Yes, I know you've got that. Where did you get that from?
It's copyrighted, Ramosette. I never use that word anymore.
Where do I go with this?
So where do you go to my lovely
So it's a one
when
dice.
you're alone in your mind?
I think we do. Just take the one dice on. Oh, okay. So I didn't.
That's not really worked out, isn't it?
No.
Surely there's an easy way to do that. You dodge and blitz with 2 dice, don't you?
Can't
No, you
get
can't.
2 dice. That's the problem. I can't get 2 dice on it.
Not easy. No, you can't. Or, I mean, surely that's not beyond the wit of Elf that Rinjani just whips in, picks it up on a 3+ and fucks off. Do that.
I'm trying to do it on a 2+.
Where's the guard, mummy? He's over on the left side. Ah, there you go. Well done. Yeah, Guardian is... Andy, you haven't got the skills up. Oh, yes, you have. There you go. Andy needs guard. No, he hasn't got any. There was one elf